Welcome again to the Rubasha Family Podcast. We are here again to chat with you, to share our view. Always let's we put our mind what we talk. And I realize that as African home, everything we learn, the life we have, the history we have now, is the history after colonial. It's nearly to know what our ancestors has believed before. How, what they were calling a God. They were not Christians. They were not Muslim. And they survive. They live life. They have children. Of course, it was no technology, but life is the same. Technology, it make easier. But life we have is what we get from them. And the belief you have is defined as. So the belief after colonial, so now a lot of things change between we mix also. And we believe what colonial came or Christianity bring and it imposed to us. And we think that is really life because it was brought up of somebody. And when they impose to us that, we believe and that what it is. And because I'm going back again to my program, now is better to say, look, is natural belief. Natural belief is to believe what? To believe nature is God. To believe sun, water, everything's bringing life. It's God. That is nature. That is why our mind is only which dealing with nature. Because they are connected. Our mind dealing with nature because they are connected. Our mind knows what is under, the soul. He knows what is under the water because you are connected to God. When you see me, I'm telling you as African, you are God. God never leaves us. He became in us. We are the temple of God. Yes, today also again, I want to focus on this program to know, to accept how life it is, each individual. To respect each human being. Here I'm coming again, we talk about gay and lesbian in Africa. In Africa, we have to change our belief to accept gay and lesbian as have their right to live, to have what they desire, to have freedom like anyone else. Because that is how life is. Life is not only what you believe. Life is each individual what should they believe as long as they don't harm anyone. My question is, if somebody is a gay, what does he harm to you? What is the issue you have if you hear that or if you see them? What do you want to have to know what they're going to do and they're private? Why? See, it's the belief. I always, sometimes I bring the story. When I came to Australia, when it's Rwanda in Africa and Kenya, we used to think, there is witchcraft. Always you to fear witchcraft. Especially to watch those Nigeria movies, everything there. Those movies, they are worst movie to show children. But we don't know. Those fear they put in the mind, show every time In the movie, you see witchcraft, we show somebody thinking, doing something there. They are bad things we put in the mind of our children. Those things, it doesn't exist. Those things bring fear. And don't think, confuse people's mind to believe those things exist, but it doesn't exist. Only it exists in your mind. Witchcraft, it's misusing your mind. When you misuse your mind, you see witchcraft, you see evil, you see everything. That is why our mind is so powerful. Every evil, you're not going to see it anywhere. You are not going to see evil on the street, but you go to see it in your mind. You can create which evil you want to see in your mind. So those the evil ideas people plant in your mind. Those the ideas people plant in your mind to hate gay and lesbian. Because you think if they bring it or we accept them, it's just because coming from Westerners. No. Those gay, they are already there before. They were there before even colonial came. Because that is relationship. Sex is nature. Self is the power of God. What do you think sex is? Sex is most powerful energy and is nature. It's for God. It gives birth. It gives pleasure. That is why it's so powerful. Sex is more powerful than anything else. And that is why you see the level of fear, the way we talk about it in Africa and especially with other places. Sex, we made it a sin because of churches. Sex became a sin and people keep doing it. But most people think it's a sin. You have to hide it. You can't see something there because they make it to believe it's something secret, it's a sin. You have to do it when you're hiding. You can't, children, they can't know it's going to be sex, but they're going to know because sex is more life. I rather my kids watching movie, people having sex, than watching Nigeria movie with witchcraft. Because the witchcraft, they put fear in the mind. They're not going to continue to be scaring them. Those things doesn't exist. You don't see them anywhere, but it put fear in the children's mind. But sex, as the time goes, as the age goes, they're going to do it. They never used to let us to watch movie. When you see watching television, you see people kissing. They switch off the remote. All those things there. What kind of belief is that? Is it because somebody put there, you can't kiss somebody in public, it's showing there's going to be thing there. A kid's not going to have any affections on anything there when they're still that age. It doesn't work that way. Of course, it was put these things in our mind for a long, long time. And that fear is there. Because somebody make it to put it as a sin. Because before, how our ancestors were walking on the street, what they were wearing, something wasn't there. But respect was there. Life was there. Children, they grow up to see their parents naked. There wasn't going to be any issues there. Because it's nature. That's what I'm bringing you to believe as nature. To see because somebody sees you, you are naked, somebody sees your boobs, somebody sees something there, you think it's the end of the world. No. It's natural. It's our body. The fear on churches, that is not God. And you see now, all those homosexuality, most of the times happen closed doors in those churches. There's a lot of evidence happen in those churches. They were connected on it. And that is why they were tried to show to be differentiated with them, because they're already behind those closed doors in the churches. And that is the war they bring now to the Christians, not to allow it, not to do things, because it was behind the doors in those churches. Many children have been abused, we know, by those churches behind there, because homosexuality, it was there. It was there before colonial, it's still here, it's going to continue to be there because it's nature. Sorry. See, you can believe it, you accept, or you don't believe it, it's going to be there. It's been there before. It's going to be there, it's continue to be there. So it's things now we have, even the big institution, they make something that's back home in Africa, no, this is a Western country, they bring our culture. We can't accept it, we can't do things that we can't talk about it. We have a lot of problem. There is no problem you have. Even if you have a problem, you don't say, oh, you can't talk about life. No, every life is there to talk. Problem, no problem, relationship, love, hate, they are open to talk. We have to communicate no matter what is there. Let's to accept gay and lesbian as Africans, to understand these their children. They have mothers, they have fathers. And the church make fathers to hate their children because of who they are. The church has made people hate their brothers and their sisters because they choose. If your family who have a gay or a lesbian is your daughter, is your brother, it's you who have to love them. It's you who have to protect them. No one else is going to do it for you, but you should be doing it as a family. A mother have to love all his children. But the strange, they go to hate that child. And the child is innocent. He is working, he's having his life, but where he has a relationship or his relationship is affecting other people's mind. Other people want to attack somebody because how he chooses to have a relationship. Do you think that is fair? Do you think that is right? The politician keep talking, be against it, to be the voice of anti-gay. Why? When you are a leader for your community. Just educate yourself how this is, how life is. To accept it, to put the measure, to protect them. How come leaders, you have to protect you. No one is going to protect Africans. No one is going to love Africans. If you don't love ourselves, if you don't love our brothers, always you keep complaining, oh, racism, oh, here and there, oh, they don't love us. They don't. Yes, because we don't do it. Love yourself and love your neighbor. We start from home. We have to love. We have to protect. And that is the responsibility for the government, the leaders. All you are human being, you have to be educated to understand this is their brothers, their sisters. And that is why we start opening it, because you are not allowed even people to talk about it. If somebody even get employed to allow to do it, is not going to allow to do it. We have to open this conversation. It doesn't change anything. Here in Australia, it's legal. Gay and lesbian get married legally. But life, it's normal. Life continues. The one who have family, they have family. You meet them, they do their job. They don't attack anyone. They don't abuse anyone. Law is law for everyone. And those are the things we have to learn. That's how we mature. That's how we expose. To have life, to share life. What I'm sharing with you, it's my experience. I went through there. That is why I can stand, I can talk, because everything comes through my mind. My friend, thank you so much. Thank you, and always enjoy your feedback, and that's how it is. Yes, all you are my audience. Yes, it could be positive or negative, or work, or bring the story. Keep your feedback. alive because it keeps me learning, it keeps me growing, and we can share together. Follow me to the Rubasha Family Podcast. Visit my page, the Center of Inspiration, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ndizeye Rubasha.